This is the most awaited section of this event. Within a few minutes, we are going to watch and catch the most indeed performance about Tayammum. It means dry ablution. Our students are eagerly waiting to make the performance. The reason for Tayammum are basically two. One is having lack of water and the second one is unable to use water. Let's study and capture this important topic with some showing by students. First, let me call one of our students to make ablution. He comes forward and searches for water in his surroundings. After searching around him, he finds no water. Oh, at last, unfortunately, he found a tap after searching for a long time. He was very excited to make the ablution. When he turns on the tap, still there will be no water. Later, he digs and collects some mud and strain into dust to make tayammum. He starts by keeping the intention of tayammum. After tayammum, he remembers that the dua after wuzu is also sunnah to recite after the tayammum. He starts dua. The reason what we have learned from this tayammum is having lack of water. Thank you for your wonderful performance. Now let's study how to make dry ablution in winter. She comes forward and tries to make ablution. But she couldn't continue it because of freezing winter at lower degree. So she followed the mas'ala of time as same procedure is done previously. She collected some dust and she started to make ablution. MashaAllah, she has completed it by using the integrals and preconditions and makes dua after the ablution. This is how one can make dry ablution instead of ablution in lower degree in winters. Yes, now we are eagerly waiting for this event. Let's study how bandaged and plastered person will be complete their ablutions. He comes forward and start doing ablution. When he reaches to wash his left hand, he couldn't make wet his hand up to the elbow because he has plastered with bandage. So he stops ablution and starts doing tayammum. He continues doing ablution where he has stopped ablution. and makes dua after wudu. If one has got injured with wound in the place of ablution, let's capture how will she complete the ablution. Firstly, she started the ablution and continues up to the right leg. Her left leg has got wound and she couldn't wash up to the toe. So she stops ablution and strains some dust and performs tayammum. And end up by reciting the dua after ablution. Jazakallahu khair for performing the most needed mas'ala about tayammum. By this we have studied that there is no reason to skip our prayers since we have an opportunity to make tayammum. Thank you for your attention and interest.